Welcome to Passion for Fashion. Each week we look to the designers who lead the way and the celebrities that serve as their muse. Today we take on accessories. If you can't keep your hands off a handbag or get high on high heels, then this is where you should be. No dress is complete without the right piece to finish it off. Check out the items you cannot be without. So far in Passion for Fashion, we have shown you the might of fashion's biggest names. Yves Saint Laurent, Chanel, Vivienne Westwood and Prada, to name a few. But what really keeps these major players going are not these spectacular dresses, but the accessories that carry their name. The bags, the shoes, the jewelry and fragrances of fashion brands are a chance for the majority to buy into the glamour. In a way, the couture shows are a glorious advertisement to the many that will buy the perfume, shoes, or maybe a handbag. Perfume is just as important as to how you define yourself as your clothes. Its origin stems from perfume gloves being a way the rich didn't have to smell the poor whilst on the streets. Today, actresses fuel aspiration. Chanel No. 5 was one of the first fashion fragrances. Coco wanted something that smelt of the gardens of the orphanage where she grew up. 5 was her lucky number, and the bottle's design has remained the same since its launch in 1924. Nicole Kidman starred in an £18 million advertisement for the fragrance.
Such a fool.
And today it is fronted by Audrey Tautou. The perfume bottle can exude the flair of its designer. And none are more recognizable than Jean-Paul Gaultier. His shows are known for their mischief, and the bottle and the campaigns capture his cheeky appeal. Dior perfumes give women a shot of elegance, but you will have to move Natalie Portman out of the way if you really want to be Miss Dior. She can't weigh much.
Qu'est-ce que tu dis des USA?
In the design world, scarves are a luxury item.
Le Canada.
Hermès have been enfolding the elite with their exquisite patterns on silk since the 1930s.
Sur un autre hémisphère.
For a more rock and roll look, the McQueen scarf could be your choice. It was a celebrity favorite upon its arrival.
Et Paris.
To celebrate 10 years of the scarf, the enfant terrible of the art scene, Damien Hirst, would collaborate with the brand for this special edition. Skulls and insects, if you like. Hats can transform a simple dress into something elegant. If you are looking for a statement piece, Philip Treacy may have one for you. Naomi, Gaga and Grace have worn his pieces with flair. His hats are so extraordinary, he has his own catwalk shows. Stephen Jones's pieces have dressed royalty. Jones has a muse in supermodel Erin O'Connor. The statuesque model is perfect for his spectacular pieces and prepared him for dressing real statues when he created a collection for London's landmarks. Nelson never looked so sharp. However, we like these cute hats from the latest Chanel show. If you're a big-name celebrity, you're going to need shades to keep those light bulb flashes out. Just as well, Dolce & Gabbana stepped in to make Madonna a pair. Well, actually 6 pairs. The MDG label was photographed by Stephen Klein, no less. Dior's Audacieuse shades are just as audacious as the line suggests. But if you want something a little more delicate, they have the Demoiselle design. Gucci are also masters of the shades. And Frida Giannini's designs are as striking as the billboards on which they feature.
Square cut, pear shape, these rocks don't lose their shape. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend, Marilyn once sung, and the jewelry business counts on it. Tiffany & Co. began as a retailer of many luxury goods.
Tiffany's.
But its diamonds are what they are best known for. Tiffany's jewels were made iconic by Audrey Hepburn in Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Like that.
And helped Carey Mulligan bedazzle Leonardo in The Great Gatsby. Cartier is a family brand that began designing watches, but now designs some of the most sought-after jewelry pieces in the world. Keira Knightley finished off her Valentino dress at the Golden Globes with these Cartier earrings, proving accessories are the key to get on the best dressed lists. Festivals such as Cannes and award ceremonies have heavy security for the jewels that are lent to celebrities. Small can be beautiful. Louis Vuitton decided to end the days of the oversized bags with their latest campaign. However, the label was founded on making luggage in 18th century Paris. Once a small shop in the French capital, by the 1900s, Vuitton was the world's largest travel goods supplier. The iconic LV logo was based on a Japanese design, which was a trend in the Victorian era and still features on the luggage today. By the 1940s, the brand was producing small bags and purses to go with the luggage, items that opened the market wider for the label. It was the appointment of Marc Jacobs as creative director in the late 90s that transformed the production of Vuitton. He began designing ready-to-wear collections as well, to great success. The brand was now synonymous with fashion and accessories. Vuitton also associated itself with the glamour of Hollywood. Actresses Uma Thurman and Scarlett Johansson have both featured in campaigns. And most recently, Michelle Williams launched the Capucine bag, which sold out upon its arrival. Sofia Coppola has been a friend of Marc Jacobs for years. And after a successful accessories collaboration, she has now become a muse to the Vuitton Cruise collection. If you are going to launch sunglasses, you need a cool pop star, and Marc asked Pharrell Williams to design a line for Vuitton. Madonna brought her strength to another campaign.
I'd rather be high.
And none other than David Bowie sang in the latest campaign.
I'd rather be dead or out of my...
Marc Jacobs has recently stepped down from Vuitton and has been replaced by Nicolas Ghesquière. He is known for transforming the fortunes of Balenciaga. His lariat bag for the label became the must-have item for the likes of Kate Moss and Sienna Miller. His shows have always been daring, so let's see what he does with Vuitton. Pop stars need a few bells and whistles to stand out. This is our countdown of the top 5 designers who have adorned the charts. At number 5, it's Victoria Beckham. She may have been the Spice Girl that didn't sing too much, but she has always been the most stylish. Though the girls were a global success, she had better things to come. Victoria Beckham's self-titled brand is its own success story. Critically acclaimed shows, winner of awards, and a business that has sold over 95 million in sales. Let's not forget Victoria is also a mum and named her latest bag after her daughter, Harper. The Harper bag made its debut at the New York Fashion Week show. Alan Meekley is a high-end eyewear designer who had come to prominence due to a pair of glasses worn by Kanye West. The shutter shades Kanye chose for his video Stronger became a global sensation. The designer's use of unusual colors and shapes has made him a favorite of Elton John's. Coming up, we pick up our countdown to find out who is number one. We focus on those favorite accessories of ours, bags and shoes, and the ones that cause a frenzy at the cinema. And now it's time for the more obscure items on the catwalk as we delve into our favorite section, What the Fashion? I've heard of skeletal, but this is ridiculous. Ah, Uggs now make a range of jumpers. I don't even know what to say. Your guess is as good as mine.
The sun comes up, I think about you.
That's at least 70 years bad luck.
I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind.
Now that's some serious hair. And that's a beard.
The morning ends,
This designer watched Beauty and the Beast a few too many times. And this one loved Tron.
or am I losing my mind?
Who is number 3 in our Architects of Adornments list? It's time to find out as we return to our countdown. At number 3, it's Emma Hill. Emma Hill was the creative director of Mulberry for 6 years. She helped turn the fortunes of the company around. Mulberry is a fashion company best known for its bags, but its designs have also made the catwalks. Cara Delevingne is associated with their campaigns, and it has a fan in the Duchess of Cambridge. Emma's winning stroke was to create a series of it bags for the label. One of those was the Del Rey. The bag was inspired by the nostalgic glamour of the singer Lana Del Rey. As you can imagine, Lana is a fan of the bag and is proud to sit on the front row for Mulberry. Prada is a family-run business that began selling leather goods. Today, under Miuccia, the granddaughter of its founder, Prada is now one of the most influential fashion houses. As well as providing the tour costumes for Florence Welch and the gorgeous designs for The Great Gatsby, Miuccia's eyewear line is one of the biggest success stories for the company. Whether you want something bold or cute, Miuccia has it covered. As well as glasses, Prada has heels, bags, and jewelry covered. What else do you need? Consider yourself accessorized. The it bag or classic have never gone out of style. The appeal of the iconic ones known on first-name terms like the Paddington or the Baguette never wanes.
Leave town, got another appointment.
Fendi have brought back the Baguette after popular demand.
Spent on my rent, girl, you know I enjoyed it.
These bags are expensive, but making them is a skill. The very best are handmade.
Hang around till there's nobody dancing.
Bottega Veneta began as an artisan leather goods house, and they kept that tradition alive in their handbags. Made from the finest leather, crafted in this exquisite way. The Chloe Parity bag is actually designed to become vintage as you wear it. It's that attention to detail that made it the must-have bag for celebrities Katie Holmes and the Olsen twins.
Here we are.
Some celebrities are lucky enough to have bags designed for them. Gucci created the Jackie after a certain Mrs. Kennedy.
True romance.
Dior has a famous bag, the Lady Dior, which was named by its muse, Lady Diana. Today, Oscar winner Marion Cotillard takes up the mantle.
Give me the bag.
Mulberry's Alexa is the bag accredited with the brand's recent success. Inspired by the model and presenter Alexa Chung, the bag shares her cool appeal. Kate Moss didn't just have a bag named after her, she has collaborated with Longchamp to produce not one, but 2 lines of bags. Not all bags are about money. One bag was for the greater good. Anya Hinmarsh produced the I'm Not a Plastic bag to encourage people not to use plastic bags. At £5, it started riots in Taiwan as people clamored to buy it. Shoes are a lucrative industry, namely because we all need something on our feet. Some items are classic. Christian Louboutin is one of those classic designers of footwear. He brought the stiletto back in the 90s with his signature red-bottomed heels. He's not one to give celebrities shoes for free. They have to buy these beauties. Unbelievably, author Danielle Steele owns 6,000 pairs of them. I think we should all go write a book. Manolo Blahnik is also a classic shoe designer. Passion for them was further popularized by Carrie Bradshaw's love of them in Sex and the City.
What would happen if these were to magically disappear?
Yeah, I know where you live.
For a pair like this, I could move.
Labels that began as clothes designers have also seen the market in shoes. Michael Kors, Tom Ford, and Chanel each have their own take on footwear. These are the films with some choice items that really made the cut. We all want jewelry, some more than others. In Hitchcock's film To Catch a Thief, Cary Grant and Grace Kelly try to stop a criminal who is not using their credit card to get some beautiful bling.
Should I ask the social director to introduce us?
No. I was just wondering which was the best way out of here.
In a strange case of life imitating art, the Carlton Hotel in Cannes, in which the fictional heist took place, recently found itself the scene of a real-life heist. £34 million worth of diamonds were snatched. Hitchcock's Vertigo also had a case of life imitating art when Kim Novak became the source of inspiration for Alexander McQueen.
I worried about you last night. You shouldn't have run off that way.
Well, I suddenly felt such a fool.
Well, I wanted to drive you home. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm fine. No after effects.
The designer claimed to be drawn to the actress, just like Hitchcock was, and designed the Novak bag. Persol sunglasses became a household name when Steve McQueen took to wearing them in the Thomas Crown affair. He wore a special pair of folding 714s in the film and was often spotted wearing the brand throughout his career. Persol have continued to make appearances in further films, protecting the eyes of Daniel Craig in Casino Royale and Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible 4.
Camels.
Desperately Seeking Susan was a vehicle for Madonna's 80s style. She pretty much came as herself in this film, but in doing so revealed her style's secrets. Her look influenced a generation with her choice of accessories, combining a wacky assortment of bangles and gloves. Barbarella is truly a bonkers film, but its style is hugely influential. It was the film that brought knee-high boots to the masses. To pull these boots off, you need legs like Jane Fonda. Most of the costumes were designed by Paco Rabanne. Today, Fendi and Ferragamo keep Barbarella's spirit alive on the catwalks.
There's a kind of cockle shell about you.
Handbags at the ready, it's time to find out who made our #1 in our list of creative accessorizers. At #1, it's Hermes.
Take my hand and lead me where we could have some fun.
This label has them all: leather, perfume, luxury goods, and of course, ready to wear. Singer Rita Ora is fashion's new favorite in music, and she is rarely seen without her Hermes Birkin bag. And Lady Gaga is also a fan. Madonna loves the scarves that the label designs. Let's find out what makes the rich and famous love the French brand so much as we look at Hermès for fashion.
Qu'est-ce que tu dis des USA? Les îles Cook, le Canada.
Hold your horses. Hermès began as a manufacturer of saddlery?
Là-bas sur un autre.
Yes, it's true. Thierry Hermès produced some of Paris's best. The logo of the brand still features a horse and cart.
Ce que j'aime est à Paris.
The family business began designing bags after the wife of Émile Maurice Hermès complained she couldn't find a bag she liked. That bag became immortal.
C'est toi.
Alfred Hitchcock asked costume designer Edith Head to purchase Hermès gloves for his film To Catch a Thief. Grace also fell in love with the bag and used it to hide her pregnancy from the press. It became a must-have item renamed the Kelly, which is still the brand's bestseller. The Birkin bag is another must-have. It's a celebrity favorite. Victoria Beckham, Kate Moss and Jerry Hall are all fans. Like the Kelly, it was named after an actress, this time Jane Birkin. Jane donates the money she receives from Hermès to her human rights campaign. The bag was a favorite of Gwyneth Paltrow in the Royal Tenenbaums.
What's so funny? Well, it's nice to see you too.
A long line of designers have come and gone through the doors of Hermès. Martin Margiela and Gaultier being the most notable. For 7 years, Gaultier ruled the brand. He reined in his usual extravagant self, but still brought quirks to the more conservative label. The business has always rejected mass production. Almost all of the goods are handmade and produced in France. They're a brand that does everything well: shoes, bags, and even plates. Vive Hermès! To play us out, please welcome Karl Lagerfeld, Tom Ford, Vivienne Westwood, Christopher Bailey, and Donatella Versace for the show. Until next time.
Turn me on my good culture.